Hey everybody, this is IntuitiveAnthony doing another social media video. This is for my chosen ones, guys. I'm always out here speaking to the chosen ones so that we can get away because apparently narcissists are attracted to us. And their mission sent from the gates of hell is to destroy us at all costs. So I make these videos so that we know what to expect and how to move around these people and live our best lives. Okay, but see, this is the thing, guys. Empaths are chosen ones of God. We have pure hearts, and narcissists are attracted to that. Pardon my French, like flies to shit. It's like, I don't know what it is, and a lot of them are being, like, it's a supernatural, spiritual assignment. Like, they are assigned to come and destroy that heart. So, and if they can't get that heart, they're supposed to destroy you, the empath. They're supposed to take you out of the game. So that we don't wake each other up and that this kingdom down here stays in total authority of the enemy. But God has his people down here too doing what he does. With that being said, guys, these narcissists have a secret competition with you. Yeah. Basically, and in my dynamic, in my situation, it was a little different. Because it was like a sibling. So I thought the competition was just because they were the oldest, they thought that they were supposed to be the most successful one because they were older. But it goes way deeper than that. Because it could be a friend, it could be a friend to another friend, parent to a child, sister to a brother, brother to a sister, cousin to a cousin. I mean, the nature of the relationship really doesn't matter. It's the fact that anybody that is seen strong-willed, strong-minded, successful, it's their need and desire to destroy you, to break you down to a point, because for some sick, twisted reason, destroying another human being makes them feel powerful, which is the same motif that the enemy has, that Satan has. Destroying human beings is that's his bread and butter. So they are of their father, the devil. But see, the church has given people a lot of ideas about forgiveness, and you're supposed to forgive people. There's nothing wrong with that. But forgiveness does not mean that you allow them back into your life. If it walk like a duck and talk like a duck, it's a duck. You know what I mean? So you can forgive that person for whatever, things they did in the past. You can forgive them. That way you don't walk around carrying that animosity with you. But that does not mean for any means that you let that person back in. Do not let that person back in, because they're going to do the same thing. And then they're going to get pissed off because they didn't trip you up the first time, so they're going to work twice as hard to mess you up this time. So you forgive that person and let them go their way. Wish them the best and send them on their way. But do not allow that in your space, because all you're doing is setting yourself up for failure. That's my tea, y'all. They have a competition with you. Because anything you got, they're not going to work for it, because they're lazy creatures. They're lazy, they're slothful, they're disgusting. They have every vile emotion and every vile characteristic and trait all wrapped up in that one being. But the mask that they wear is that they're a normal human being. And they appear to others like they're a normal, considerate, caring, empathetic person, but they're not. They are the complete opposite of that. But the whole game is that they want to take something that's good and destroy it. Like their father, they seek to kill, steal, and destroy. That's the whole purpose of their whole thing. But when they're out in public, they're going to pretend like they're somebody else. And as soon as they get you alone, they're going to keep attacking that heart until they turn it black, or they break it to the point it cannot be saved again. Till you become so jaded that you start hurting other people, or you unalive yourself. And if at all costs, they will try to have you killed too. Depends on how like if they're competing with you and say you hit the lottery, they know no way in the world they're going to come up with that kind of money. So what they will do is get close enough to you to get intertwined into your finances and then kill you off so they can get them. How many stories have we seen like that on Forensic Files and things of that nature? Some 27-year-old blonde girl is dating some 60-year-old man, all of a sudden you come to find out he put his life insurance on her name. A couple months later, he was dead. It's that same idea, y'all. I mean, the only being you can trust is God. So you talk to him in prayer, but do not leave yourself vulnerable. And just because somebody appears to be good, if they're trying extra hard to make you think they're a good person, 9 times out of 10, they're not. And see, this is the thing. Once you start speaking your story, guys, empaths, whatever you have been through, speak your stories, make your videos, make your posts, create your channel, put it out there. Put it out there. Because eventually those people that were around you and had bits and pieces of what happened in that situation, when you start laying it all out there, oh, they're going to go through a whole host of things that they're going to do to try to silence you. And all of those are on my channel, guys, IntuitiveAnthony. Feel free to subscribe to the channel, guys. I appreciate the support. They're going to do a lot of different things. But once it starts getting out there, there's only so much lying they can do. And a lot of the people that they're lying to have been burned by the same person. So at a certain point, it's going to fall on deaf ears. Then what they're going to do is start saying that they are the victim. And that you are the monster. That you are the narcissist. And that you doing this just to torture them and blah, blah, blah. And I was such a good person. I did the best I could by them. Anything, because narcissists are actors. They are actors. If they had invested that much time into focusing on their own life instead of acting and pretending to be somebody they're not, they would probably be some of the most successful people in the world. But their priorities are in the wrong direction. They have a reprobate mind. That means what normal people would do to succeed, their brains work in reverse. You can't make sense out of an illogical mind. And the more you dive into that, it's only going to drive you to madness. So don't try to understand it, you know what I'm saying? Don't even try to understand it. But they're going to start playing victim because they know that what their cries are falling on deaf ears. Nobody wants to hear that. And 9 times out of 10, some of those people have been burned by that same person too. And then once you start laying out all the reasons you feel this way and what happened and start looking into the psychology of it and start laying it out, they're going to realize that a lot of people are going to start putting it together that this person is on to something. So what they're going to do is try to get those same people to feel bad for them by claiming that they're the victim. That way they can still get sympathy from these people so that it doesn't make them look like the terrible person they are. But they are. They're awful human beings. But guys, this is what you really, really need to know, because I've had a lot of people on my channel that had questions for me, and I answer them because the more you learn about this is going to save you so much hassle in your life. You're going to be able to spot a real one from a fake one and a good one from a bad one. And that will save you time so you can bypass the ones that don't mean you no good and focus your attention on the things, the people, and the places that matter to you. And you can bypass the BS that comes with people like this, guys. I just wanted to make this video real quick, guys. If you want to donate to the channel, guys, Cash App information is down below. It's $Anthony Young, capital A, capital Y, 1978, guys. I'll be back with more content, guys. I just enjoyed my day off. Did a lot of housework, worked on my plants and stuff like that. So now I'm going to go tie it down, sit down, and enjoy the rest of my evening, guys. You guys have a good one. Until I talk to you later, guys, peace.